UFC 304 is coming up this weekend, and today, guys, I have the complete betting guide for you with timestamps if you'd like to skip to any part of the video. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another video. If you are new here, my name is Kyle. I am your guy with many YouTube channels, and welcome back to another complete betting guide video, guys. We're going to go through confident picks, underdog opportunities, fights that I believe you should not be betting on, my personal lock of the week, and then we're going to end things off with some fun parlays and looking for some props. We're going to get into that right now, just starting off with the confident picks, and honestly, guys, I think it's a little bit of a tougher card to bet on. I know a lot of people are actually saying this is easy, but I don't know how I'm feeling about it. I only have actually, besides lock of the week, I have two confident picks for you on this card. The first one is going to be Christian Leroy Duncan. Now, guys, it is important to note, while I am picking Christian Leroy Duncan, I have a full card breakdown already on the channel. For these betting guide videos, I keep it a little bit shorter. I want to give a brief reason why as to think these fighters are going to win. If you're interested in hearing more about them, of course, I do have that video. But Christian Leroy Duncan is a fighter that I have been incredibly impressed with since he bursted onto the UFC. His last two performances in particular, he seems to be consistently improving, taking things seriously, and he's fighting Gregory Rodriguez, who I believe he's a great fighter in himself, don't get me wrong, but I think Christian Leroy Duncan in a fight that's going to remain on the feet is going to be a little bit too much for Gregory Rodriguez to handle. Plus, Gregory Rodriguez is taking this fight on short notice. The other confident pick that I have for you guys is going to be Arnold Allen. Giga Chikadze is past his prime now, a little bit inactive. Arnold Allen is still improving as a fighter. He's only 30 years old, pushing 31, and he's had, even his recent losses, some good performances against both Max Holloway and especially against Movsar Evloev. I think Arnold Allen is championship material. I think Giga Chikadze is top 5, top 10 material. And I think Arnold Allen is just a little bit better. Now, I have one underdog opportunity for you guys. And a fight that I almost put in the do not bet on this fight section because it is a close fight. I think it should be a little bit closer to a 50-50. And I am leaning towards Tom Aspinall to get the win over here. But the underdog opportunity I have for you is going to be Curtis Blaydes. The reason why I put him in this section is because Curtis Blaydes is at a sizable underdog at this moment. There are still questions about Tom Aspinall's cardio in a 5-round fight. Will he find that first round finish? He definitely could, but I'm worried because you're in the heavyweight division. You're taking on the best fighter besides Tom Aspinall in this division right now. Curtis Blaydes can absolutely catch Tom Aspinall. He's very quick-handed. I don't know how the wrestling exchanges are going to go if they decide to open up the wrestling exchanges. And plus, what really worries me is Tom Aspinall, with his chin up in the air like this, he's going to get cracked one day. He's a fantastic fighter. I'm just saying I think everybody is counting Curtis Blaydes out of this fight when I do not believe that they should be doing that. So my underdog opportunity is going to be Curtis Blaydes, but I am particularly not betting on this fight at all. I'm staying away from it, okay? So I have quite a few fights that I believe you guys should be avoiding this week. The first one being Modestas Bukauskas versus Marcin Prachnio. Not a ton to break down here. I think it's just a really solid fight, and I am unsure who's going to get the win over there. Next being Mick Parkin versus Lucas Brzeski. I think Mick Parkin is a very overrated heavyweight. I no hate towards Mick Parkin, but he is, and Lucas Brzeski is pretty athletic for the division, so you never know what's going to happen here, man, and I just believe you should be staying away from that. Same reasoning along with Obon Elliott versus Preston Parsons. I don't know in particular how the grappling exchanges are going to go, and that's what's keeping me away from that. Otherwise, I do like Obon Elliott in this matchup, but still, I think it's questionable enough to not avoid. A big one that I believe you guys should stay away from, besides maybe the 1.5 round line, maybe, if we get one, Molly McCann versus Bruna Brazil. I have no idea where these two fit in the division. Molly McCann, I don't know if she's going to continue to perform at strawweight like we just saw her perform. Bruna Brazil seems to be improving too, adding takedowns to her game. We don't know how in one of the recent losses that we saw against Bruna Brazil in Denise Gomez, she had huge issues with pressure, and we haven't really seen if she has improved. And don't get me wrong, Bruna Brazil is an improving fighter, but we haven't seen her deal with that extensive amount of pressure yet. Molly McCann can absolutely bring that pressure, so I don't know if Bruna Brazil is going to crumble under that. I don't know if Molly McCann can hang with the striking of Bruna Brazil. They're both going to be creative. A lot of questions here. I'm staying away from this fight personally. Next up, I do not believe you guys should be betting on Bobby Green versus Paddy Pimblett. I don't know what everybody's saying, talking about betting on Paddy Pimblett. If it goes to decision, they'll probably go Paddy's way, honestly. But Paddy Pimblett's coming off of a big layoff. He's had surgery. Bobby Green is an aging fighter, 38 years old. He still looks like pretty crisp, but that's the point. Bobby Green's incredibly crisp. If this was a Bobby Green in his prime, no question would he beat Paddy Pimblett. Here's the other thing. Bobby Green has sneaky good wrestling. Can Paddy Pimblett throw him to the ground? Maybe. Is Paddy Pimblett going to throw him to the ground? We don't know. What happens if they start slugging it out? Can Paddy's Chaos win, or can Bobby Green just pick him apart like he did in his last fight with Jim Miller? Staying away from this one. I'm not betting on this fight. And lastly, you guys are going to call me crazy for this one, man. I'm not betting on Leon Edwards versus Bilal Muhammad. I'm done putting my money with Bilal Muhammad. I've reached a Cody Brundage level with him where it's like too many things have gone wrong. I'm not doing it. I thought he would be, or Vicente Luque would beat him. I thought Stephen Thompson would beat him. I don't remember this fight. No, Damian Maia. Okay, I don't remember what I thought for that one. Stephen Thompson, I said would beat him. Vicente Luque, I said would beat him. Sean Brady, I said would beat him. And Gilbert Burns, I said would beat him. Bilal Muhammad keeps cleaning up the division. I'm done with it. And I'm not going to get caught again saying, hey, Leon Edwards is the absolute better fighter and he's going to destroy Bilal Muhammad. I'm not saying that. I'm not doing it, man. I'm done. I'm done. Keep my money away from Bilal Muhammad. He might screw things up. I want to see if we get a 1.5 round on line on that one because that's going to be absolutely insane. So that's why I'm not betting on a lot of those fights. Now, guys, before we move on to lock of the week, if you guys are interested in seeing where I'm putting my money where my mouth is, either that or just supporting the channel, then you can check out the channel membership. It'll be in the pinned comment description down below and right next to the subscribe button on YouTube. You can join very cheap compared to other channels every single Thursday or Friday. I will be making both a video and a community post talking about exactly my bets, what I'm betting on, and why I'm betting on those things. If you're interested in either, like I said, combining my information with yours or just supporting the channel, that's right there for you. Also, if you're interested in signing up to OddsJam, you can check out that link in the description, pinned comment down below too, and use code Clenbat if you want to sign up to OddsJam. It's a tool that we're going to be looking at. It's a tool I use on the full card breakdowns. You can get a discount if you use my link and use code Clenbat. With that being said, guys, let's move on to lock of the week. And the lock of the week this week is going to be Nathaniel Wood. Guys, it's this simple. Daniel Pineda is going to try and kill you from the gate and then gas out. He's 38 years old, almost 39 years old, and he's fighting Nathaniel Wood, a guy in his prime who should arguably be on a 4-fight win streak against great competition, and he's improving every single time that we see him. He completely lives up to the name, the prospect. He can do it all, and I think that he can hang with whatever Daniel Pineda ends up throwing his way. So my lock of the week this week is going to be Nathaniel Wood to get the win. Now, let's get into the fun part of the video, guys. If you are new to the channel, typically, because I record these videos so early, there's not a ton of round lines that we can take a look at right now, but still, I think it's personally pretty fun to do. I enjoy doing it, and the view duration on these channels, on these videos, depending on the card, some people just really aren't interested in some of the fight nights that have been recently, but pay-per-views have been doing well. So we're going to take a look at what we can see over on OddsJam over here, if there's anything interesting that really sticks out to us. So you have minus 200 for over 2.5 versus Muhammad Mokaev and Manel Kape. I actually don't mind those odds, but if you guys know me, I'm a big over 1.5 guy. I do not like doing over 2.5. Paddy Pimblett, Bobby Green, not going to touch that. Shauna Ban, oh, this is a new fight over here. What else do we have over here? July 27th. I'm going to scroll all the way up. Okay. Christian Leroy Duncan, Gregory Rodriguez. Don't like that for over 2.5. Modestas Bukauskas, Marcin Prachnio. That's all right. My face cam is covering Sam Patterson, Kiefer Crosby. Over 1.5 for that fight is plus 120. That's not too bad, but I'm still definitely not hitting that myself. Over 2.5 for Arnold Allen, Giga Chikadze, definitely not. Over 1.5 for Tom Aspinall versus Curtis Blades. I think that should be plus money, to be honest with you. That is not worth your money. Over 4.5 for this one is minus 208. Oh my god, dude. Ridiculous, man. Absolutely ridiculous. So let's see, guys, what we can make with some fun parlays over here. So we have over on Betway. Let's see. And again, I wish I could go in the round lines right now, but we can't. Let's make a fun prediction over here. Of course, the Callan Logran fight is canceled at this moment. Christian Leroy Duncan. Oh, that's such a tough fight. Lucas Bresky. I don't know, man. I don't know. Lucas Bresky. Oh, some of these, you know what? I'm not doing it. Let's pick some, okay picks. Like Bruno Brazil. She's a big underdog. Wow. Nathaniel Wood. Obon Elliott. Sam Patterson, Arnold Allen, Bobby Green, Muhammad Mokaev, Tom Aspinall, Leon Edwards. That is a ridiculous parlay. That is definitely not going to hit. But what if we just add some confident picks over here? Let's see what we got going on over here, okay? Let's pick. And I almost included Muhammad Mokaev in my confident pick section. I'm picking him to win, but I'm certainly not confident. So let's see if we add him. Let's see what we can get over here. We're going to pick Arnold Allen. Sam Patterson is another one that I almost put in confident picks, but decided against it. Nathaniel Wood. and Christian Leroy Duncan. That is not worth your money, in my opinion, because something is bound to go wrong there. Something that I personally like better is just doing the 3 biggies that I picked over here. I like that personally. Christian Leroy Duncan, Nathaniel Wood, and Arnold Allen. I'm feeling very good about all of them winning, and I will actually strongly consider doing that. But when you have odds like we have with Christian Leroy Duncan right now, this is something that I would just hit single, to be honest with you. So I like Nathaniel Wood a lot. I like Christian Leroy Duncan a lot. I like Arnold Allen a lot. What do we get for all the underdogs? Something, if you guys are new to the channel, something my sister and I do every single week is put 10 cents on all of the underdogs, and we were almost millionaires at Bellator card one time. It was really crazy. So let's see what we get for 10 cents over here. 15,000. Usually it's way more than that. Wow. Wow, a lot of close fights over here, but still, that's $15,000. Could you imagine, dude? That'd be absolutely insane. Guys, that's going to do it for the official betting guide this week. Let me know what you thought about the picks. Let me know what you thought about everything down below. Now, what are you going to be doing? Comment down below. Thank you very, very much for being here. Thank you very much for watching on the screen right now. If you want to keep watching the channel, we have the full card breakdown for UFC 304. So I will see you guys over there. Take care.